My name is Sam Dobbs, and here is my tutorial information. Today I will be your pestle analysis man. I will be analysing 3 countries: Indonesia, Thailand and New Zealand. The first part of the pestle analysis is political. This picture illustrates political risk in the countries being analysed. Indonesia has a moderate rating of political risk, with issues of socio-economic conditions and government stability. Thailand has a low political risk and contains military and politics as well as internal conflict, hence the little army man on Thailand. When we compare this with New Zealand, we are rated as a very low political risk country. Political instability. Thailand is a constitutional monarchy headed by a king who is non-elected. Thailand is currently run by a military government. In 2019, Thailand is gearing up for their first general election in history. This may lead to political unrest in the near future. Moving on to economic. The following graph represents the 2018 Global Competitiveness Report of Indonesia, in comparison with Thailand represented as the diamond. As you can see, Indonesia and Thailand are ranked very closely in this report. What stands out here is the macroeconomic stability ratio of 90. What does this mean? Well, macroeconomic stability is where the country has minimised its vulnerability of the impact of external shocks. Factors that are supporting the economic stability are a positive trade balance, where both countries are exporting more than they import, meaning they are less reliant on other countries. Top exports of Indonesia are coal, palm oil and gas. They are also exporting to major economically powerful countries in that of China and the United States. Top exports of Thailand are office machine parts and integrated circuits, also exporting to China and the United States. Both Thailand and Indonesia are holiday destinations, with millions visiting this country every year. This generates a steady seasonal income. Places like Bali are at the head of this. Looking at unemployment rates. Out of the 3 countries being analysed, New Zealand has the highest at 4.9%, followed by Indonesia at 4.3% and Thailand at 1.1%. Interesting, huh? This leads on to the socio-cultural part of the pestle analysis, which may explain a little bit why New Zealand's unemployment rate is the highest. New Zealand has the highest rate of unemployment at the youth level, but the lowest amount of vulnerable employment. Due to the high rates of vulnerable employment in Indonesia and Thailand, it often leads to a lack of decent working conditions. The Human Development Report in 2017 shows comparisons such as life expectancy at birth and the average and expected years of schooling. New Zealand has the highest life expectancy compared with Indonesia and Thailand. New Zealand also has the highest expected and average years of schooling at 18.9 and 12.5 respectively. When we look at Thailand and Indonesia's average years of schooling being under 10, this affects their education level, which shows in the Education Rankings 2019 from the World Population Review, where New Zealand is ranked 7th, Thailand 49th and Indonesia 60th. For both countries, this potentially means not only a less educated but a less skilled workforce. Technological. The next is a technology index from NationMaster made in 2018 that is created with indicators such as company spending on research and development, personal computer and internet penetration rates. New Zealand is ranked 23rd, Thailand 42nd and Indonesia 72nd. This report is a snapshot of these 3 countries' technological state, which affects the ability of institutions that require technology to perform optimally. Physical environment. Thailand is positioned in Southeast Asia and shares land borders with 4 countries, the most prominent being Malaysia, which is their 5th largest trading partner. The weather and climate in Thailand. Thailand has a hot season, a rainy season, and a dry, relatively cool season. This affects visiting numbers, as it is a top holiday destination. Natural disasters. Thailand is typically prone to typhoons, which is a threat to infrastructure and crops growing off the land. The climate of Indonesia is almost equal everywhere throughout. It is hot, humid and rainy. Visitors are at their peak period from June to September, especially Bali as it is a top holiday destination. Indonesia faces environmental issues that include water, pollution and industrial wastages, sewage and air pollution. Last of all, we have New Zealand, which has a mild climate in the north and a cool climate in the south. Weather in New Zealand is very unpredictable and can go from sunshine to rain within the hour. Environmental issues are pollution, mainly from cars but also the agriculture sector, which causes fertiliser and pesticide. These are also ending up in our streams and rivers. New Zealand faces high levels of UV, which is causing skin and eye damage. Thank you for listening to my pestle analysis. Until next time. Here is my list of sources that I've used.